Hello everyone, I'm Tracy and welcome to my channel. So I have a brush haul that I got, it's been a little bit, so I've had time to use some of these brushes. I'm going to combine my CD Japan haul with my Beautylish haul. So let's just get started. I'll 5 from CD Japan and 3 from Beautylish. Okay, so okay, this one, I'll just get this one out of the way. It's a outlet brush. It's an Chikuhodo outlet brush, or Koyudo. It's the number 455. I'm sure it's not available anymore, but I think with a brow brush, you don't have to have like a really nice one, as long as it, you know, fits your needs, the length and the thinness. And this one is very thin. Haven't had a chance to use it, but so far I'm very pleased. And this is badger hair, so it's really firm and makes a really good brow brush. And I especially like the color of the handle and the small length, the shortness of this one. So I haven't tried it yet. I don't always use a brow brush, but for, I think this might have been $9, I thought it was worth adding to my cart. All right, now this one is another of the Koyudo Pine Squirrel brush releases that they had. I think a few weeks ago, in the past month, Koyudo released some new styles of their Pine Squirrel eye brushes, and I got one in my last haul. I got this one, which is the 17mm one, and it has a square handle. I'm really enjoying this one so much that I got the 15mm one, which is right here. And this one has the name Koyudo and it's pink. And the hairs are, yeah, the hairs, they feel the same. I would say that the larger one feels a little softer, but I don't know if that's because it's just a lot thicker and fluffier. This one is just thinner, and I figured I would just be able to use this to pack shadow on the lid, but what I've been using it for, and I really like it for this purpose, is to like deepen out the crease area. Let me show you. I used it today for like this area and getting that like darker shade here. And then I used it to blend out here. So you can blend with this. I also used it to soften the liner. And so I'm really enjoying these. I also, in my last haul, in case you missed that one, I got the 11mm one. This is another no-name Koyudo eye brush with pine squirrel hair. But this one, the smaller one, is really thin and is only good for lining or packing shadow. But I like it. I really do like it for that purpose. So I'll show you the 3 that I have. I would say my favorite one is still this 17mm larger one. I like the square handle, and it's got a lot more hairs, and I think it's just more useful. I can use it for powder, you know, getting small areas powdered. This one is, you know, strictly for eyeshadow. And the small one is a really nice kind of multi-purpose, like for packing and lining. And it's got that straight top. So yeah, I'm really enjoying these so far. If you haven't gotten one, I think they're very reasonably priced. And considering it's made of pine squirrel hair, they're really soft. A pine squirrel hair is generally kind of prickly and coarse, but not with these. They feel really nice. Okay, and then I got the Bisyodo BES10. It's from their long series, one of my favorite brush series. And this is made of pine squirrel and raccoon hair. And did I use this one? I don't think I've used it, but it's kind of similar to the last one, except it's much smaller, but this one is fluffier. So I think this will be good for just doing like small blending areas. You can line as well and pack shimmer. It's just, you know, a very small multi-purpose brush, and I really like having these. And you know, again, you get this beautiful African rosewood handle with a gold-plated ferrule. So that's a lot of what drew me to this brush. But I'm very happy with it. It is a lot smaller than it looks online. I thought it would be bigger, but it's I think it's 10 millimeters long. So this is a small multifunctional eye brush. And then I got my very first fox hair brush. I got the Chikuhodo F04. And for the most part, I've been against getting this type of hair, but I gave in and I decided to get the angled one. I really like the way Chikuhodo makes their angled brushes. I have not used this and not washed it, but just my first impression, it's a very, very well crafted, very soft, luxurious feeling brush. So I know a lot of you have already tried from a brush from this series, but this is my first one, and I can't really compare it to anything. It's softer than any goat hair brush I have, but I'm trying to think if it compares to anything. It's silkier than like these Chikuhodo mixed hair brushes. But then again, I have not even washed this, so I don't know if it's going to change, but so far it feels really nice. It's a little smaller than I expected. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but this would be really nice for blush and for like kind of contouring with bronzer. A little too small for like all over bronzer, but if you want to, you know, do smaller areas or for blush, I think it'll be a really great brush for that. So I'm excited to try my very first I guess fox hair brush. And then the last one, I'm not going to talk about this one that much because this isn't a strange brush. It's another no label Koyudo limited brush, and it's their round ferrule dyed Sokoho goat hair. The reason this one is I'm not going to recommend it, the handle is really long. It's as long as the Temsado long handles, which are really long. To me, just a little bit overkill. And the hairs, they don't feel terribly soft, but it is a dense brush. I'm probably going to give this away at some point, but it looked really nice online. It's actually a nice looking brush. It's just like, I mean, I don't need a handle this long, and yeah, I just don't see myself really using this, but I did want to share that information with you guys. Okay, now the 3 Sonya G brushes I got 2 from her more recent Fundamentals release. So I got the 2 that I don't have, and one is the Classic Cheek, which I feel like I have another Classic Cheek, but this one is not like any of her other styles. I believe this is one that was in the mini Keyaki travel set, and I didn't get that one, but of those I was interested in the smaller cheek brush. It reminds me a lot of the mini cheek that she has, except it's a little bit fluffier, and I believe this is dyed and undyed goat hair, and it's really soft. They're really soft. I haven't used these yet, but I like having these little cheek brushes. It'll probably be nice for a highlighter, for blush. Gotta blend that in a little better. For doing like small areas. You can even powder with this. I think that would be a nice powder brush. So that is the new Fundamentals Classic Cheek. And then I got the Worker L. So this is it's either you can consider it an oversized eye brush or a very small cheek brush, a detail brush, and it reminds me a lot of the Detail Pro that she has in her Pro series, except this one is just dyed goat hair. Haven't used it yet, but I like having these little brushes. I don't use them a whole lot, to be honest, but for this one, I think what I would use it for is to like kind of if you want to do eyeshadow in a kind of like set the eyes or maybe kind of blend some areas in the eye area, I think this would be nice. You can also do highlighter, powdering small areas like I like to do. So yeah, so far I'm really happy. These are not weighty the way her Pro and Sky series brushes are, and then definitely not as weighty as the next one I'm going to talk about. So just to let you know, they're wooden handles, but they're more on the lightweight side. It's probably because it's not lacquered or anything. But yeah, very beautiful brushes, and I just got the ones that I didn't have that weren't fan brushes because I don't use fan brushes. But speaking of fan brushes, I don't know if this is considered a fan brush. No, this is not. This is considered a base brush. And I was surprised this was still available. This is from her Lotus series, and it's the base. And this, I don't know if she's going to be restocking the Lotus series. I have a feeling she won't. But these are her most beautiful brushes in my opinion. It's got this like ombre purple and white and pink and the purple metallic ferrule, and I have a few of the other ones, but I think most of them are already gone. But this one is still available, and I've been eyeing it for a while. And Cindy McKay, I can link her Instagram down below, but she got this and highly recommended it. It's really soft, it's very dense, and it's called a base brush, but I wouldn't use this for foundation. In fact, it just feels like too nice for cream or liquid products. I'm certainly not putting a liquid on this because I don't want it to seep into the bottom and have to really like clean it to get it out. But it's a very unique shape, and I like the fact that you can use it for cream products. So what I would probably use it for is maybe some cream contour. It'll be good for like getting this area, or to like yeah, put bronzer or contour in like a smaller area. Maybe not so much for cream blush because of the size. Or if I have my foundation on and I want to kind of blend certain areas, I can use it for that. Or the concealer I put to kind of blend that in with the foundation, I'll probably use it for that. But honestly, it just feels like it would be too nice to apply foundation with. And in fact, I don't know, I might just keep this one because I think it's just so beautiful. But no, I'll probably use it at some point. I just wanted to show you guys this one. It's still available, and I believe after these are gone, that will be it for, I think, all of her Lotus brushes. So that is the last brush, and I have a lot of brushes that I've been really enjoying that I got, you know, previously, and it's been hard to get a brush follow-up video done because there are just so many, and I don't like putting out really long videos, but I am working on that. So hopefully in the this month at some point I'll do like a brush update, and I'm kind of slowing down on my purchases. That way I can actually use them all and give you guys some feedback on them. So that is going to do it for today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. And I will see you all next time. Bye.